Welcome back to the Piney Woods homestead, y'all. Got to get back on the mill this morning. The Easy Boardwalk Jr. Got a big old white oak. I got to get milled up. And I'm starting early, y'all. Sun has just come up. 68 degrees, about 90% humidity, but it's going to get up to the high 90s today. So on days like today, y'all, I try to work early, take a break through the heat, and then do anything else I need to do in the evening. Guys, thanks for stopping in at the Piney Woods. We'll see if we can get this log milled, and maybe anything else we can do today depending on the heat. All right, guys, let's get at it before it gets too hot. Let's go. You ready for breakfast? We all been kind of dreading this one. This is the top portion of the tree before it branches out into the canopy. As you can see up here, this crotch, that's what that's from. Two main sections of a tree top. And it's a challenge to do on an Easy Boardwalk Jr. just because your track is only designed to accommodate up to a 30-inch log diameter, or width-wise, or however they get those numbers. I think I've actually measured it before, and it's really not quite that much. But ideally, I would lay this thing down and get some beautiful slabs out of it to include that crotch. But that's not today's application, nor can this mill do that. I'd have to lose so much of that crotch for like a live edge table, things like that. Mill's just not designed for it, but it's in between the log clamps. I'm hoping I can get this joker clamped down without having to use boards because it's top heavy, y'all, and I want to be able to shave that off because I'm getting 1.5-inch slabs off of this, and the mill head just won't do it. It won't do it the way that it's designed. But y'all, there's always workarounds, and that's what we do around here, y'all, all the time, working around. All right, y'all, I believe the carriage of the mill head is going to clear these log clamps, just barely. So this is the biggest log, diameter-wise, that I can put on this mill. So I'll warm up the mill and start cutting, y'all. Whole lot to shave off down here before I can even get to making any kind of slabs. Y'all, I'm probably like anybody else that mills lumber. I love seeing what is inside of a log. And I was kind of highlighting that little area right there. It looks almost like something from the solar system, y'all, like Jupiter or Saturn or something like that. Really cool. And I believe the mill head is going to pass by everything. Had to do a little bit more adjusting on my front log clamp. So let's see if I can get this thing done, y'all. It's going to be a beast. It's going to be a beast to turn. That's why we got that many. Y'all, I don't normally throw water on everything that I mill, but this is too cool looking not to throw some water on it and let y'all see it. Y'all, the camera doesn't even give it justice. Seeing it in person, it's the coolest one I have cut in a long time. So pretty cool to me. Looks like a solar system or a planet or something up in there, the way that crotch just kind of looks like Saturn or something. Pretty cool, y'all. I pretty much got this log into a camp now, and I'm gonna lose some, y'all. It's just the nature of it sometimes on a big log when you got crotch like that. I'm not gonna get quite as much yield out of it as I had hoped, but what I do get is some really cool pieces with a lot of figure in them that can be used to make tables and stuff like that. Little, you know, end tables, things like that. But I'll speed the camera up, see just how many 1.5 inch slabs we can actually get out of this thing. I noticed something was a little bit off. My mill head was vibrating, shaking a little bit too much. So I stopped my cut, looked at my blade. Blade looked fine. Seemed to be tracking on the wheels just fine. But I thought it's probably about time to change this blade out. I milled a few yellow pines with it, and now this log. And this is really hard oak, y'all. And I popped it halfway through the cut. First blade I have ever actually broke since I've had this mill here, y'all. I guess there's a first time for everything. So I'll put a fresh blade on. These blades have been resharpened I don't know how many times. So time to put another one on and get this thing done. Well, the good news is the wheels look fine. Just wore out blade, y'all. Probably had a stress fracture in it somewhere from all the sharpenings it's been through. Running a little hot maybe. Stuff wears out. Y'all, I've worked with people in the past, long time ago. Something minor might break or something didn't go quite right for them, whatever, and they just lose their mind, it seemed like, go crazy. Cussing every which way and stomping around and breaking more stuff. Don't let little things like this get you to the point that you snap like that blade. Y'all, I guarantee you there was a weak spot in this blade where it snapped. I guarantee it. And that's why the thing went to wobbling. Probably loosened up a little bit, but because it had a stress fracture in it. I've got the good out of this blade though, y'all. Ain't no sense in getting bent out of shape over it. Got plenty more in here. Look there, y'all. New blade. I always like to make sure it's tracking right before I put the covers back on and fire it up. Self-control, y'all. Self-control. So you don't snap when things don't go your way. Self-control is just one of the fruits of the spirit, if you know what I'm talking about. I like to think I have some. Most of the time. Alright, y'all. Back in the cut. .5 inches wide, 9 foot 9 inches long, 1.5 inches thick, 6 of them. So this is going to work out good. This is for another raised bed for our friend Stanley, and we really appreciate the work that he's been giving us here with the sawmill. But he's going to build deep raised beds, y'all. These things will be, by the time he puts the ledger board up on top, over 24 inches deep. So you're growing some good vegetables next spring in them. Guys, we appreciate you stopping in at the Piney Woods Homestead. I just thought that was really unique, finding that bit of figure in that curl that to me looked like something from outer space. Tell me what you think. Guys, y'all have a good day, a great week. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise too high, y'all. We'll see you on the next one.